Oof, the sheer amount of clickbait oozing from that title is pretty obvious, right? Of course it is, because you know what I'm going to say. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, some pumping going on right now within the Pulsechain ecosystem, and it's fantastic to see. But I want to be clear. I'm using the word pumping when what I really mean is itsy bitsy teeny weeny pumping, because in the grand scheme of things, this ain't nothing, folks. I'm not preaching about this ecosystem for the hell of it. I If I even remotely thought that this was going to be considered a major period of upward price movement in the long run, I wouldn't even have wasted my breath on this ecosystem. No, no, folks. This is but a little tick upward of deliciousness that will be blown out of the water time and time again when market conditions arrive that can actually move the price. Watch this video the whole way through. It's not too long. You guys know I don't like to waste my breath, be redundant, like so many other folks out there talking a lot, not saying much. I make it digestible and to the point. And what I'm saying is currently, we're kind of already seeing it, right? Richard Hart, or Sack Daddy, has been taking those bazillions of dollars in tokens and positioning them for action. Some believe, me included, that SAC funds right now are being moved to capitalize on Ethereum's inevitable price rises when those ETFs are announced, as well as this layer one mega token itself being updated in a few days to become faster, better, stronger, cheaper. And the price targets of 8 to 10K are hit and possibly exceeded. And yeah, I'm not being overly bullish here. We have a crap ton of money entering the market from institutional buying that we haven't even begun to see the real traction from yet. Things are still finding their footing despite already being the most successful ETF launches to date in the entire history of ETF launches. What the hell do you think is going to happen when another major revenue channel is opened with a token and a chain that is set for even bigger price movement than Bitcoin with a smaller market cap for now? And one of the safest investments in the crypto investment space, the entire investment space in every single investment avenue that you can think of, which we've never been in before as an asset. This asset class has for way too long been viewed as something that is risky, that doesn't have staying power. If you're looking for consistent residual returns, if you're retired, if you have a lot of money and you're looking for those kind of 8, 6, 10% returns that are a little bit more banked upon than some of the riskier options, we're filling that void now. There's an evolution taking place in crypto. It's advancing, it's maturing, first time ever, and it's going to fly. And as I keep saying, TradFi volume is different to what has been seen so far in crypto volume. It's bigger, like a lot bigger. And so the market caps that come along with it are bigger. Common sense is kind of needed here, right? But ultimately, all this SAC money is going to be pumping Ethereum. All of this news is going to be pumping Ethereum. All of the people getting in and the mega volumes of money are going to be pumping Ethereum. Then, can we see some extreme buying taking place in the Pulsechain ecosystem, certainly from the SAC wallet that by then may have already even doubled or tripled? Well, I bet we do. If you know Richard Hart, or if you know him as well as you possibly could do after watching streams and the like, it's very fitting to his character. It fits his character mold perfectly. Good luck, SEC, in finding any criminal or even selfish behavior with the guy who started an ecosystem and then had the audacity to actively, directly help make everyone inside of it wealthy. Maybe they can find him on helping along that transference of wealth that we all keep reading about that's taking place. I don't know. But all I do know, in my opinion, that there are very green pastures to look forward to ahead. If you're not an idiot and sell your positions prematurely because you don't have the ability to just zoom out, read the macro winds, see what's going on right now, and then look down through that micro lens at the ecosystem, the community, it's all heading in the right direction. Nothing has changed. For those watching my channel who came based on me covering other projects and tokens, we love those tokens and projects. But don't sleep on Pulse, Hex, and PulseX. There's a reason it's in our portfolio so prominently as it is. Don't let this hater negative press fool you. It's a gate-kept ecosystem that's thriving right now, all things considered, on its community, on its potential, on its founder, against all odds. And what do you think is going to happen when some of those doors are broken down, those barriers kind of are released, and then we turn on the faucet and those floodgates truly do open to new adoption taking place? To me, it's a matter of time. And I would consider getting in before that a very good decision. I bought during the sack for both PulseX and Pulsechain coins. I didn't go in with my hex gains. I didn't have them. I went in with cash money. I had a great multiplier and I am up right now by quite a bit. Some folks will consider this a good time to at least sell my initial position so I don't lose anything. Well, I'm not in this to not lose. I'm in this game to win and win big. To me, as I read the wins, we are far from euphoria. We are far from being anywhere close to the top. So having conviction now isn't misplaced. I think it's very smart and possibly the best time for us to have conviction. You all know my perspective on this. With all this TradFi money coming in, all these massive volumes of revenue entering crypto space for the first time, it usually and will bring with it a horde of regulations that we have not gotten yet. So we're in this magical sweet spot of deliciousness when it comes to being able to capitalize. And I don't know if cycles after are going to have anywhere near the same upside that we may be able to see now in this hybrid intersection of cowboy land meets very regulated investments. Right now, if you have a Venn diagram and they're overlapping, it's overlapping and creating an opportunity for us. And this period of time could be the best that we ever see in our lifetimes. If you are not into this ecosystem, take a nibble if you fancy it. At least then you can appreciate and love me even more for telling you to get in and telling you it was a good idea before everyone sees these huge, great returns. That's all I'm saying. It's never a smooth ride up, and we have a long way to go. Don't get shaken out. Don't lose track of the goal, the bigger picture. Too many things are coming to fruition right now on the macro, in the crypto space, in the ecosystem that lead me to believe, and again, I'm not a financial advisor. Everyone keeps saying that, right? It's probably important to keep saying you got to do your due diligence and all your research and all of that good stuff and just take the things you like the look of. To me, this is one of the best, if not the best, opportunities in crypto right now. And I think anyone involved in the ecosystem now is going to make big, big returns. Take it as you will. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.